এই হলে থাকতে হইলে অন্য কোনো দল কর্ম চায় না।
আবু আর নাই।
You brought us this incredibly powerful story about this student filmmaker in Bangladesh, and I'm just struck by the raw emotion in this interview, especially because it's in Bengali. This isn't just about filmmaking, it's about using art to process a national tragedy.
It is, and what's so fascinating is how this filmmaker, a university student himself at the time of Abrar Fahad's death, wants to use this film to spark a conversation. He could have told any story, but he chose to confront this event head-on.
And he was initially afraid to even do that, right? He talks about putting the project on hold because of potential political backlash.
Yeah, he did. He mentions the events of August 5th in Bangladesh, which he calls a revolution, as a turning point. And while we won't delve into the specifics of that event here, it seems to have been a catalyst for him to face his fear and push forward.
It's like it reignited that initial spark he felt to do something meaningful with this story. He even mentions his own team advised him against it. But he believed in this project so much that he put out a call on social media, even with zero budget. And that's when things take a really interesting turn.
It does. It highlights something really crucial about impactful storytelling. Imagine starting a film with no funding. Then Abrar Fahad's family gets involved. His brother even becomes a key source of information, ensuring authenticity. That's huge, wouldn't you say?
It's incredible. It's like that shared purpose, that desire to honor Abrar's memory, gave the project a whole new level of weight and meaning. And then, as if that wasn't enough, an American organization catches wind of what's happening and steps in to provide financial backing.
The fact that an international organization recognized the power and importance of the story speaks volumes.
এই কাজটি যেটি রুম নাম্বার 2011, এটিও যখন শুট করি তখন জিরো বাজেটেই শুট করা হয়। পরবর্তীতে আমার এক পরিচিত বড় ভাই আছেন, আমেরিকান একটি তাদের সংগঠন আছে একটি ফুল, তারা বললেন যে এই কাজটিতে তারা আমাদের পাশে থাকবেন। সেই সুদূর আমেরিকা থেকে তারা আমার কাজটি দেখেও নেননি, শুধু শুনেছেন যে আমরা এরকম একটা কাজ করছি। তারা আমাদের সাথে আছেন সেই থেকে, এবং আমাদের কাজ যে করছি এই মুহূর্তে আমাদের কিছু শুট বাকি ছিল, সেই শুটটা করলাম। তারা আমাদের সাথে আছেন এবং সার্বিকভাবে সব ধরনের সহযোগিতা করছেন। আমার অভিষেক বলা যায় একটা মৌলিক কাজ দিয়ে, আর দেশে হাজার হাজার কন্টেন্ট আছে, হাজার হাজার লাভ স্টোরির উপর গল্প হয়, ফানি কন্টেন্ট হয়। তো সেই জায়গাটাতে এই গল্পটা বেছে নেওয়ার কারণ হচ্ছে এটা আমাকে ভাবিয়েছে। এটা যখন এই ঘটনা ঘটে তখন আমি ইন্টারমিডিয়েট সেকেন্ড ইয়ার স্টুডেন্ট। তো চিন্তা ভাবনা ছিল যে এমন কিছু করব যেটা আসলে আমাকে ভাবাচ্ছে বা আমাকে আমার ভেতরে আলোড়ন সৃষ্টি করেছিল।
He even shared a poignant anecdote about filming a particular scene, the announcement of Abrar's character's death, which he renamed Abu for the film. He talked about how he was the one who had to yell out that Abu had died even though he wasn't acting in the scene, and he got so choked up that he started crying while directing.
Wow, that image really stuck with me. You could almost feel the emotion bleeding through the page, even just hearing him talk about it. It makes you think about how art can blur those lines between fiction and reality, especially when you're dealing with a story rooted in such a personal tragedy.
Yeah, and I think that's why his commitment to authenticity is so important here. He mentions that all the actors, besides the parents, are university students, just like Abrar was.
They're living that reality every single day. It's not a far-off concept for them, it's their world.
Exactly. And by casting students, he's not just capturing the look of student life in Bangladesh, but the feel of it, the conversations, the anxieties. It adds a layer of realism that I think will be incredibly powerful for viewers.
And it sounds like he's not just interested in reaching a small audience. He's talking about university screenings, maybe even releasing the film in the USA and England. That's a bold vision for student film.
It speaks to his ambition and his belief in the universality of this story. He's not just making a film for Bangladesh, he's making a film for the world.
He even said something like, there are enough love stories and comedies out there. He wants to spark reflection, maybe even action with this film.
And he has a track record of doing just that. He mentioned one of his previous works got over 40 million views, 40 million. That tells you he's tapped into something people connect with, something that resonates.
That's incredible. What do you think it is about his filmmaking that draws people in?
He understands the power of telling stories that are both personal and relevant to larger social issues. And it makes you wonder, could this student film born from tragedy and fueled by passion become a catalyst for broader social change and awareness in Bangladesh?
What a powerful thought to end on. It really highlights the incredible potential of art, especially film, to ignite conversations, challenge norms, and inspire action.